Yeah, this Aether Gust obviously going to do a good job of keeping Igor Kerim, a little more alive, but there's a spell pierce, alright, sure. Pay for it, I guess.
Easy deal.
Okay, I still have enough mana to pay for the spell pierce. What are you doing, man? I mean, yeah, sure, you get the prowess triggers, but like, what's the plan here? Oh.
There it is.
A mystical dispute as well.
Functional. Yeah, functional spell pierce enough to get in for Xaxes.
Settle the wreckage.
I'm glad you asked.
Oh my god! A 100-card historic brawl. Settle the wreckage in hand after I called it.
Riley, here we go. Nothing ventured, nothing gained here. Seasoned Pyromancer can let you ditch your hand in this case to draw 2 cards, and we need exactly 2. We need Bone Crusher Giant and an untapped red source.
Need the Bone Crusher Giant with Stomp, which stops the 9 lives from preventing damage, and we need the red source to cast the Stomp, Dennis. And wouldn't you know
there it is!
Look at that! I've always maintained, Dennis, I've always maintained that Magic is a very skill-testing game indeed, and Charizard James is showing us just how skill-based this game is, ripping the actual perfect 2 off the top here, and is going to win the game on the spot because of it.
Yo, what's up, Titan Smash? Oh no!
If this was the only way Tybalt's Trickery had ever been used, Riley, I think it would have been balanced the way Wizards intended it.
I think this is actually Magic as R&D intended. Tybalt's Trickery. Getting rid of an eye twitch? Why are you scared of an eye twitch? Now you have to deal with the lolth. What was that?
I'm terrified of an eye twitch, dude. Like, if only it had been something like a lolth, you know?
Raise the alarm. We found their win con. We didn't know what it was, and now we know. I've now found their win con. I don't like it. You fool didn't play around Triple Tithe. Listen. My opponent had Sky Tether main deck and then boarded out of all the bad cards and boarded in good cards like Memory Lapse and Teferi. How am I supposed to win if I know that? Their tempo play of 2 soldiers are going to win them the game. Oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. I can't look. I can't look. Ow. Man, Valkmir is a problem.
Nope.
Oh no. Wait, what just happened? Why was this 5 mana? Oh no. It came in tap.
Oh no! It came in tap.
Oh my god! Did we do it?
Yes! I attack!
Holy shit!
I attack! I attack! I attack!
Everyone's clenching right now.
No! Oh, he lost! He lost!
I attacked! No! No! What?
Oh, he lost! Oh no! Oh man!
What? Okay, I want them to kill this first. So I play this first. What is up, friends? What's up, Jamers? Today, we're going to be playing some ABZAN mid-range. If you haven't checked out MTG Malone's newest YouTube video, go ahead and check that out. I'm going to be posting it in the chat, actually. But we're going to get started playing the same deck. I made like one little small change, but we're going to be playing the same deck. What's up, Constant Hack? And we're going to be putting it on our YouTube channel as well, so people that come over from MTG Malone's channel to my YouTube, they can watch that. So we're going to be doing that. As you already know, we love this deck. You've been watching me play this deck for like, I don't know, 4 or 5 days, but I love this deck and I want to keep playing it. So I'm playing it today. But how's it going, friends? Let's turn on some music here. I'm going to try to finish this in the YouTube video of this in 2 hours because, or 3 hours, because I have to call my job in 3 hours to see if I work tonight. Sag? But anyways, this is what I changed the deck to now, which is right here. I put in one more Sorin, I put in one more Lulth from last time, and then I took out one announcement and one brushstroke. And then one shambling gasp for something else, I forgot. I'm flirting around to see if I need another Path of Peril, but I don't think so. The Dragons matchup was a little difficult, so that's why we have Fateful Absence instead of the fourth copy of Vanishing Verse. But last time we played Dragons, we beat them anyway. Hey, Nimblesloth, what's up? Oh, actually, I kind of need to make a high emote, don't I? Jaffer has a good high emote. Off the Festival and just of a mid-range deck with Light Blood Plan, I like it. Yeah. I mean, I don't think Festival's bad. But I just think it's good only against, like, decks that are kind of dirtily. Against decks that either don't kill me fast enough or don't have counterspells. And there's not enough decks like that in the meta. Like, if there was a bunch of these mirror matches, or if there are a bunch of Orzhov sacrifice decks that I was playing against all the time, then it would be really good. But with Dragons, Clerics, and Esper control and Blue-White control in the format, I don't think that card slots in very well in the format. It's not that Festival sacrifices interaction. You can still play interaction with Festival, but you would just have to play like a little bit less, maybe. But with the absence of Deadly Dispute in this deck, it makes Shambling Gas a little bit worse. But I still like the card with Rite of Oblivion. I think it's still really good. And I've been liking Skullport Merchant too. It ramps us into Lulth or Ren. Yeah, aggressive mid-range, decent amount of interaction. Yeah, that's the kind of decks I want to play. So we're going to do this for YouTube. If you haven't checked out MTG Malone's channel already, I don't know why you haven't. Because we just did this deck yesterday, and he posted it on his YouTube channel. And that video already has 4.7 thousand views. Which is a lot. Which I'm going to post it in this Twitch chat as well. So if you haven't seen this already, go subscribe to MTG Malone and see me on his video winning every single match we played, even in very terrible circumstances against Gruul at one point. You can watch us win those games. And no, we didn't take any games out. Literally 100% win rate. It was literally over an hour of wins. You enjoying Mardu due to interaction and aggression it can provide? Yeah. Oh yeah. That's why I have that Mardu deck that I posted on my YouTube too. Like, I really like that Mardu deck. All right, let's go over this real quick. All right. Where can I put Meat Hook Massacre so it's like not assuming? All right, I'll put it right there. I'll just put it right there. What is up, Jamers? Today we have an amazing deck, ABZAN Sacrifice Midrange, featuring Sanguine Brushstroke. You might have seen this on MTG Malone's channel as well, called ABZAN Artistry, because they're drawing on the Brushstroke. But anyways, this is an Alchemy deck, and Sanguine Brushstroke is an Alchemy exclusive card. It also works with Alchemy exclusive Esika's Chariots, making 1 2/2 cat instead of 2 2/2 cats. But the cool thing about this Esika's Chariot is that it's only crew 2 instead of crew 4. So it makes it almost better in a way. We have an aggressively slanted mid-range deck here with Sanguine Brushstroke making copies of Blood Artist and draining our opponents to death. We have Wedding Announcement making extra 1/1s, drawing cards and buffing our entire team. Voldaren Bloodcaster making extra blood tokens when some of our things die. But this entire deck is based off of Rite of Oblivion. As an additional cost to cast the spell, sacrifice any non-land permanent, exile target non-land permanent, and then you can also flash it back for 4 mana as well. So you basically have 8 removal spells, but there's only 4 in here, because you can use each one twice. And we have 2 copies of Sorin the Mirthless, 2 copies of Lolth Spider Queen, 3 copies of Ren and 7, 3 copies of Esika's Chariot, so we can do all those really fun Planeswalker things, and make some copies of all of our tokens with Esika's Chariot. We have a couple copies of Skullport Merchant to churn through our deck, Prosperous Innkeeper. And if you notice one thing about most of the cards in this deck, it's a permanent that makes another permanent. Skullport Merchant makes a treasure. Voldaren Bloodcaster makes blood tokens. Shambling Gas makes a treasure. Prosperous Innkeeper makes a treasure. Meathook Massacre stays on the board as an enchantment. Sanguine Brushstroke is an enchantment. Makes a couple things. Wedding Announcement makes a thing. Makes a creature, stays on the board. Skullport Merchant stays on the board, makes a treasure. Esika's Chariot makes a cat. Ren and 7 makes a tree folk, which I'm calling Malone's in this video. Sorin makes a 2/3, and Lolth makes 2/2/1. So it can't get any better than this for Rite of Oblivion. We're gonna be playing in best of 3, but we have a sideboard over here to the side, literally. But you're gonna be seeing some of the games that we play, regardless of whether it's sideboarded or not, and you can kind of figure out if you want to play some of these sideboard cards in your main deck if you're playing in best of 1. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the matches. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe to the video if you want to see more of my content, and let's get into the matches. And it all starts right now. We're gonna be making things. What's up? What's up, show and tell? Want to try to shell with Wedding Announcement? My build is a bit more bigger than your list with Blood Vial and Town Razor. Yeah, that seems really scary, like, actually. Blood Vial is great versus dragons, and Town Razor being great in general. Also, tempts to towards Jund for more consistent turn 3 Town Razors. Maybe Ren replacing Blood Vial, less punishing way to make good blockers versus dragons. Yeah, I've been loving Ren and Lolth against dragons. Like, ever since I've added the 3rd Ren, and maybe since I've added the 2nd Lolth, I've been having really good days against dragons. All right. Oh, that's a keeper. That's a keeper right there. We have an aggressive slant here with Voldaren Bloodcaster getting in the air for 2. We also have really good interaction with Vanishing Verse just in case it's dragons. We have a Scryland into a white source, so this is going to be black. It's all looking up from here. If they finish mulliganing anytime soon. All right, so Forsaken Crossroads will be black. We'll get a Scry. Hopefully, we get a green source off the Scry because we need 2nd green for Red and 7. But we're looking pretty good here. We have 2nd green technically because Skullport Merchant makes the treasure, but I'm moving my land to the wrong end of my hand. If you're watching this from YouTube, make sure to tell me what side of the hand you put your lands in. I am right-handed, and in Paper Magic, I always put my lands in my right hand because that's where I play them from, and that's basically what I do. I don't think I want a Florahedron, but it is a land. I do need a land. Do I keep this? I mean, I'm gonna ditch it. I think I'm gonna ditch it. The reason why I'm playing a couple copies of Florahedron in this deck is so I can play Chariot ahead of Curve, and it also acts as a land. We got Bloodcaster here. We can even cast Sanguine Brushstroke next turn if we don't cast Skullport Merchant. This is a Kabira takedown. Thalia, I guess we're casting Skullport Merchant. Then let's get in for 2. One cool thing about Skullport Merchant, it is a humongous blocker against Thalia. You're a takedown. I mean, hopefully they don't have this card. They play a 1-drop and then play this. So if they play a 1-drop first before combat, I'm not blocking. That's scary. I mean, they could have Skyclave Apparition or something. Elite Spellbinder. I mean, what do we say goodbye to here? I mean, we have 2 removal spells, so we probably say goodbye to Chariot, in all honesty. I mean, if they exile Chariot, we can't cast it for a very long time. Going back to the cards in hand thing, if I were to put all my lands on the left, I would feel like that in order to play my land for turn, I would need to put my right hand to the left side of my hand, and that doesn't feel very good. I want the right side of my hand to be where I put my land. It just feels more natural. If I was left-handed, I would be putting the lands into play with my left hand, so they would be on my left side. It's actually shocking to me that no one thinks of it this way, or that I haven't heard anyone think of it this way besides myself. All right, that's our second green source, which is really good. It would be amazing to have the 1-mana creature here, because I could play that, exile 1, deal 1, do -1/-1 to the other one. But we can't do that right now. Let's see here. What are we doing? We can Rite of Oblivion. We could Sanguine Brushstroke. I think I kind of like playing Sanguine Brushstroke, but I kind of want to deal with these creatures. I don't know. Something tells me I kind of want to get in for 2 here. I think I'm actually going to Rite of Oblivion, sacrificing my treasure. It doesn't really feel good that I'm doing this, but if I didn't draw a land, I definitely wouldn't be doing this. But I really want to get in. I really want to get in for damage here, I think. I want them to kind of invest things into getting rid of my Bloodcaster. I kind of figured Inquisitor Captain was coming, but there's nothing really I can do about it. This is my first time playing against Mono White with Inquisitor Captain, and it seems pretty good. All right, so does... I mean, oh my gosh, what if I drew Meathook Massacre? I could Meathook Massacre for 1 on this board. It would kill my Bloodcaster, but... It'll tell your opponent a lot how you sort your hand in Paper Magic. I agree with that, but that's why I always shuffle my hand. Okay. I want to give my opponent the least information as possible. Am I just holding back the Bloodcaster for now? I mean, Skullport Merchant's doing a really good job at being a brick wall. I might actually just be playing the control game right now. Where do you have double black? So let's go this for white. And then I think I'm just going to pass. And then I could just Vanishing Verse Thalia on end step and then play Sanguine Brushstroke on my turn. Another Inquisitor Captain. That sucks. I mean, I think it just resolves. What if I just try my best just to get to a Meat Hook Massacre? There's 3 in my deck. Intrepid Adversary? I'm really happy they don't have open mana. Wow. That's a good question. What's the hardest matchup for this deck? Maybe just really hard Esper control? They're making me block with the Voldaren Bloodcaster if I want to. Do I want to block with the Bloodcaster? Or do I just want to double block the Inquisitor Captain? I feel like I should double block Inquisitor Captain. And then do I Vanishing Verse the Spellbinder because I don't have a flyer right now? Or am I supposed to Vanishing Verse the Thalia? I'm leaning towards Thalia. So then I can cast Brushstroke. Or Ren if I draw it. There's not any of those. I'm going to go Brushstroke here just in case they have an Intrepid Adversary or something. But the worst thing about what my opponent might have is if they have the Sigardian Evangel. If they have that, I'm going to be really, really sad. Because they get to make at least a couple creatures and tap both of our creatures. They get to make 3 Sigardian Evangels. Yikes. Okay, or they get to buff their team into oblivion. I can Meat Hook for 4 if I draw it. Oh my gosh. This is a lot of damage. I think I just block here like this. I might just block both of them. I don't really want to take 15 damage. I don't know, maybe I block with Blood Artist, because like Skullport Merchant can block the Intrepid Adversary and Inquisitor Captain and Faceless Haven. I think I'm just gonna go with blocking with Blood Artist. I don't usually do this, but wedding announcement. If I do this, discarding wedding announcement, and I draw Meat Hook Massacre, I can Meat Hook for 3 and kill everything. Meat Hook! Alright, not a Meat Hook. That would have been insane if I drew it, though. Alright, now we kind of have to do this. Actually, I'm gonna get the drain off the brushstroke before I sacrifice the brushstroke. Oh my gosh, it was one card away. Are you kidding me? Wow. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I might actually be dead. I might actually be dead because it was one card away. Wow. No way. No way. At least they can't animate both havens. No, I'm dead! Wow. Just wow. What's up, Vorkaz? Which card do you think they would nerf after the arena open? Probably Lear. Fabio and Nuno, how's it going? Wow, that was incredibly close. I'm gonna cut the things that don't block very well. Town Razor seems super popular, but is it nerf worthy? Maybe. I think it's actually healthy for the format to have aggro decks be good. Because when aggro decks aren't good, it just leads to a format that's just control mirrors. And that's not fun Magic to me. And I believe it's not fun for a lot of other people, and I probably can say the majority. Like, say there's a format where just like aggro isn't good. Actually, a good example of a format where aggro wasn't good is back when adventures were a thing, back in the standard where what's the Planeswalker set that all the Planeswalkers came in? War of the Spark. Back in War of the Spark, Eldraine was still in. Eldraine was like what? Not in the format yet? No, it wasn't in the format yet. Back in War of the Spark, aggro wasn't good enough, so you had all these decks that were just like Nissa, Tamiyo, Hydroid Krasis, Amalgamation piles, and it was just a pile of value, and it was just like Elspeth Conquers Death, recycling it over and over, bouncing your Elspeth Conquers Death with Teferi Time Raveler, casting it again, bringing Elspeth Conquers Death goes on the third thing, brings back Tamiyo, Tamiyo brings back Elspeth Conquers Death, cast Nissa, untap land, cast Elspeth Conquers Death, untap, you know, like crazy greed piles, right? And it just became a standard that just no one wanted to play. Well, that worked out. How do they have nothing? They just have a handful of removal. I mean, I'll keep making blockers and gaining life. Inquisitor Captain? So they kept a hand with just Brutal Cathar and Inquisitor Captain and thought that was a good hand? I mean, it could be. Inquisitor Captain can mean anything. It can even be a bird or a plane or even Superman. Is Untapped broken? I'm refreshing it right now. It should be back live in a second. It could even be a boat. Yeah, Inquisitor Captain could literally just be anything. But as we wait for it to be something... Oh, another Brutal Cathar. Sick. I have Meat Hook Massacre. They die. Can I draw a land? There we go. I can Meat Hook for 2. What if we just, like, egg them on to put more things in the battlefield real quick before we do that? That seems pretty fun. So actually what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to play Sorin. And then I'm going to minus Sorin, making a thing. And then I'm not going to attack. I'm going to make 2 more 1/1s, buff my team, and then they're going to be like, how do I out this? Oh, I have to put more creatures on the battlefield. And then I wipe them all. Or I never have to use Meat Hook Massacre and win the game anyway. We might see a Skyclave Apparition exiling our Sorin in this case, but if they do that, then we get a 4/4 token after we Meat Hook Massacre, so I'm excited about this. That also requires us to draw a land, so I'm not as excited about that. We already know they play Kabira Takedown, so we might have to play around that. They do nothing. Oh, they wanted it to be nighttime. That's not a land, though. This can draw a land. Do I want them to know I have a Meat Hook Massacre? This might be one of the odd times where I don't reveal it and put it in my hand. I'm declining this.
My ways are not for the weak.
Alright, they're going to try to play 2 spells in a turn in order to make their Moonrage Brutes exile our stuff. So, like, what if our 2 spells are just killing the Moonrage Brutes? I think I like that. Although, we don't have double white. They're definitely going to play two spells, right? And exile, like, our Vampire and something else. Alright, I think I'm just going to do this. Make a treasure. And then I'm going to make another 1/1, I think. Or am I exiling a brute? Nah. I'm just going to end. I make another 1/1, gain a life. Everything gets buffed even more. My only thing here is, if they have a buff card, then they can get out of range of Meat Hook. Okay, that's not a buff card. I don't think I'm sacrificing this with Skullport Merchant because I need this treasure to cast Meat Hook. Okay, I figured they had Skyclave Apparition already anyway.
My way.
Alright. So these things transform. They get to exile a couple of our cards. And then, even if they have Valor Stance or whatever to protect their things, it doesn't protect from Meat Hook Massacre. So that's good. Hopefully they don't take our token. Dang it. Alright, they took that, which is good. Actually, I might actually just leave the Inquisitor Captain here and just Meat Hook for 2. It leaves our stuff there, and it just leaves their Inquisitor Captain. And it gives me back my Skullport. And it also gives me a huge 4/4 token. I mean 6/6 token. Are they gonna block? That was very strong. I don't care who you are. Another Inquisitor? Sure. Brutal Cathar, exile 6/6. I can Fateful Absence the 2/2 in response, and it doesn't get exiled. Is that how that's templated? We're gonna find out. This is where they Valor Stance? No, if they had Valor Stance, they would have played it already. Yep, 6/6 survives. Adeline. Perfect. Attack with everything and then Meat Hook them? Wedding Festivity is a powerful card. And then I think they die from our Meat Hook. Yeah, wait. We Meat Hook for 1. They don't die, but they're very close to dead. Wait, no, they actually do die. Yeah, they're dead. Sacrifice this, they take a life for Meat Hook. Use Skullport Merchant, sacrificing our 3/3, they take a life for Meat Hook. Or I could have just drawn 2 cards. That works too. That was very strong. Alright, now we have the hard game, game 3. What do we think about this hand? This hand has a Meat Hook in it. I don't really need the Innkeeper, but it can chill. If I draw one land, I can cast Wedding Announcement or Skullport Merchant. It ramps me into a bigger Meat Hook. The only problem with this is that Prosperous Innkeeper and Rite of Oblivion are just, like, not good. We don't have any 2-mana interaction on turn 2. Unless we draw... This is very iffy, because I can Skullport Merchant, make a treasure. We drew the land. We drew the green. Wow, they have nothing again. They have a removal spell, like a Fateful Absence. So we're going to play around Fateful Absence for this game. Whoa. They can't target tokens. Oh my gosh, they were going to target our treasure. Apparition can't target tokens. They were forced to target my Innkeeper. Oh no. Yikes. Now this forces him to have another apparition for a Wedding Announcement. Or they can get a Brutal Cathar, I guess. Spellbinder. Ooh, that's a scary one. Yeah. That's not good. That's the reason why they won the last game. Spellbinding us twice. Or they won the game 1. I'm gonna go no blocks here. Getting rid of our Meat Hook is sad. Looking a little scary. Think I'm doing this though? It ramps us. And then we still have 2 treasures, just in case we like are forced to Vanishing Verse somehow. But we can Meat Hook for 2 next turn. The reason why I didn't want to go Sorin on the last turn is just in case they had another Brutal Cathar. They would Brutal Cathar us and then attack Skyclave into Sorin and kill it. That's going to be an okay attack. Lolth would be such a good draw right now. A Ren would be just an okay draw, because if they have another Inquisitor Captain and get Brutal Cathar, or just have Brutal Cathar, then it's pretty annoying. Okay, so they don't have Valor Stance, so they might have killed the Skullport Merchant. Another Rite of Oblivion. I think I cast Sorin and minus it here. I'm gonna make a flyer. If they kill my flyer, and then try to kill the Sorin, I can just Vanishing Verse the Spellbinder.
I'm busy.
Or I could just Vanishing Verse the Portable Hole right now. But then if they have another Portable Hole, then Sorin dies. So I let that one die. They could have a protection spell, like the MDFC protection. Didn't have it. That's strong for us. That's very strong for us. Now we're back to Meat Hook for 0. But that's where we're at. We also have 2 Red Oblivions. They already know about one of them, so our goal here is going to be to draw a second white source. Because it turns on our Hive of the Eye Tyrant, and it lets us Red Oblivion twice. We don't want them to have, like, I don't know, another Elite Spellbinder, I guess. Circle of Confinement, targeting Skullport Merchant. Okay, I can Rite of Oblivion that, though, and get it back. Ooh, we drew another one. Alright, so that's going to be a plus for sure. That's going to be a Reveal a Land. That's good. It's also a white mana. So,
Blood for knowledge.
let's see.
Fair trade.
We're going to do this. We're going to Rite of Oblivion this. Sacrificing our 2/2. And then this gives us another treasure token. And then this means we just pass turn. And then next turn we go Sorin minus, make another 2/3, which is a 3/4 because of Wedding and Festivity. And we also have one more land in our hand, so if we really need to, we can Meat Hook for 3. We might force them to actually have another Skyclave Apparition on the Sorin, and then Meat Hook's gonna be even insaner. That's not a word, but insaner. Sip of coffee. They have a grip full of cards. They haven't played a land in like a turn. They haven't played a land in 2 turns with 4 or 5 cards in their hand. They'll pass 2 turns. So, like, what do they have? You know? Insaner in the Membraner. I'm going to start saying that. They're forced to go Inquisitor Captain again. Alright. Is Mick the only sweeper in the 75? No. There's also 2 copies of Path of Peril. Hopeful Initiate. That card's not good right now. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I can Meat Hook for 3. which means I'm going to use Skullport Merchant now, sacrificing this 2/2 to draw a card, because it's going to die anyway. Oh my gosh, I have another Meat Hook. Oh, that's gonna make them really sad. So I go Shattered Sanctum. Actually, honestly, I might just use the one in my hand. I'm going to. It lets me play Tangled Floor Hedron tap just in case I draw Red and 7 for turn.
I bring my own army.
And it protects the Meat Hook in my hand against another Spellbinder. Even more lands. Alright, so we're gonna do this, plus this. Sorin is so good. Reveal this, take 2 life.
Dire times call for dire tactics.
Let's go ahead and play Shattered Sanctum for turn. I don't really care about this Brutal Cathar, but I also want to cast a spell this turn. I can do this and attack with Hive of the Eye Tyrant. So I think I'm going to do it. They don't have any haste creatures. Let's get rid of Skyclave Apparition. And then they're dead next turn? Just kidding. They just have a bunch of Brutal Cathars, right? Draw a card. Reveal. Gonna be a black source.
My secrets? Very well.
4, 5, 6. I might just try to make them block with their Brutal Cathar against my Skullport. They're not gonna do it, but we can try, right? Because this puts them to 4, and then one more attack with Hive wins the game. I love how my cards stay on, like, Meat Hook Massacre, the sweeper that stays on the battlefield. I don't think they have haste creatures. Like, they could definitely have Fateful Absence. For a Hive, but, like, they have to put 2 blockers on the battlefield right now just to not die. 4/4 Menace as a land is really strong. Alright, they're taking a while. Sip of coffee. I have removal spells for days. I've already used 3 Rite of Oblivions, and I have 3 more removal spells just chilling in my graveyard. This card is so good in this deck. Skyclave? They have to play 2 more creatures, because I have Fateful Absence and I can attack with my creature land. So they definitely have removal. Let's use Soren first, just in case they do have Fateful Absence. Actually, it doesn't really matter if they use Fateful Absence on this, because if they do, they die. Alright, let's just do this first. They Fateful Absence my Hive of the Eye Tyrant. But at least we make them do it. Or the one that kills... Oh, yeah, or Valor Stance. Either one. True. Can we do this? Can we do this and hold up our own Fateful Absence?
You deal with this annoyance.
If we had an instant speed way to get rid of our own wedding festivity, I think I would have done it. That was a beating. That was a beating. We didn't even draw Ren in that game. We didn't even draw Lolth. We didn't draw Ren or Lolth, I think, the entire match. Is green in here for Tech versus Dragons? It's in here for Tech versus Dragons, but that's not the first reason why it's in the deck Tropical Brew. It's in the deck because I still think Asika's Chariot's a very, very strong card. Thank you, Nakrul. And I think it's super slept on right now in this format. It's the same exact ability for copying things. So it works the same exact way as it ever used to with Ren and 7 and everything else. It copies tokens because we use these tokens and sacrifice them for Rite of Oblivion, so it goes right in this deck very well. And also, the Seeker's Chariot's a crew 2 instead of a crew 4. So you can use random cards like Shambling Ghast with a Wedding Announcement on 3. You can use a Skullport Merchant, Voldaren Bloodcaster, literally almost everything in our deck to crew it. So it's even better in that case. And also, like, it only making 1/2/2 is just like a minor downside, but honestly, this card might even just be better. But so it's a combination of these cards being good against dragons, a little bit of ramp in Prosperous Innkeeper and Tangled Florahedron, but Prosperous Innkeeper also is a permanent that creates another permanent for Rite of Oblivion. And we also have access to Yasharn in the sideboard in case we play against a Sacrifice Mirror match. So what we do in those cases is we take out our Rite of Oblivions, our sacrifice card, and we bring in Yasharn. And then they can't play the game, and then we beat them. And in this hand, it literally just gives us access to an earlier Chariot. Innkeeper Chariot. This hand's just really good, even if it was just mono green. I don't need any more lands. Do I do this for green now? I'll probably use both of these for white. Well. I honestly might just play Tangled Florahedron this turn instead of Prosperous Innkeeper, because if they use this turn to Dragon's Fire the Tangled Florahedron, I am perfectly okay with that. You can post a link in the Yu-Gi-Oh Discord, in the Discord Yu-Gi-Oh section. I'll take a look at it. It is our black mana. Unfortunately, of all the dragons that I've played, turn 3 Town Razor Tyrant doesn't happen nearly enough, and it happens to our opponents every game. The unfortunate reality of playing against the rigged shuffler. But hopefully we get to play Ren, and then we get to make a couple of 4/4 dragons. Please don't play Goldspan. Please don't play Goldspan. Oh, come on. Really? Wow. Just wow. Just wow. Much wow. Very wow. Am I dead or am I dead, chat?
For the sake of all innocent, my will must. I bring my own army. You can deal with my servant.
I'm doing this because I don't like to play Ren with 4 lands, because Dragon's Fire can kill it. And hopefully I can chump the lifelinkers, and then I can stay alive with Ren with a 5/5. Going after Sorin? Oh my gosh, sure. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh, they changed their mind. No. Alright, so say I double block a Town Razor Tyrant. I go to 4. Say I double block a Town Razor Tyrant and they Dragon's Fire a 2/3. I go to 2. Risk it for the biscuit, chat. Well, crap. Gives me something to look forward to after I die.
Wallow in darkness. You deal with this annoyance.
I'm inclined to say they don't have Dragon's Fire, though. think I'm going to get the lifelink in. Because they can't have 2 Dragon's Fires, right? Nah. But Valorous Stance, though. I make a 2-3. I'm not trying to lose to Valorous Stance, chat.
You fight for me now.
If I win this game, it'll be an absolute miracle. I'm not going to block with the 4-4 either. Okay. 2 mana Inferno. We prepared for this. Why am I thinking about triple blocking Inferno? Is that good? That can't be good. I mean, if they didn't have Dragon's Fire this turn or Valorous Stance this turn, am I triple blocking Inferno? No, if I do that, I lose, right? If I triple block Inferno, I take 8, and I gain 6, and then I die. So I have to chump block it. I'm just going to chump block all of them. Because if they have Dragon's Fire, I die if I don't chump block all of them. Black mana, please.
Rich soil grows mighty forests.
Crap. Did I go first this game? I have no clue how to know that. Did I go first this game? Because I can meat hook for 4. I mean, I still have Inferno to deal with, but hopefully they don't have Valorous Stance. Alright, they can no longer Valorous Stance. I guess they can Valorous Stance by Seeker's Chariot. Oh crap, no! I can't make a tree folk! Why didn't I think of that? Oh no, I can die! Oh, come on! Don't Dragon's Fire me or kill my 5/5! Oh, come on! Oh, dang it, man! Why didn't I think of that? Crap! Man, I guess I would have killed my chariot. Lol? Oh, that helps me so much.
Envy the strong. A gift.
Oh, yeah. I understand, Sporadic Penguin. Their dragon would have been dead, and I would have another 5/5. Yeah, I know.
Healed trees. They prepare for war.
But also, I wouldn't have Chariot. But I guess Chariot dies to the Moonveil. And then what? Do they kill my 2/1 or something? Oh, actually, they kill my Lult, don't they? Yeah.
I return.
All right, at least we can block the Inferno. Them drawing a land is good for us. We're into that point in the game. I guess I can keep declining for now because they can't really deal damage to us. And then I'll accept next turn when we drop the Hive. I could technically attack with both 7/7s in order to draw a card off Wedding Announcement instead of making a 1/1. Or I could just attack with Innkeeper and a 7/7. I think the best thing to do is attack like this. I just need to draw a card off this Wedding Announcement instead of making a 1/1. Why did it use my green? I literally have Vanishing Verse in my deck. Alright, I'm glad I didn't draw that. Jeez. Auto Tapper, come on. Well, that was powerful. At least I still don't lose if they have Valor Stance. And then next turn I attack with Shambling Ghast in a 7/7. Or an 8/8. Look at these Malones just hanging out. Doesn't this look like MTG Malone? It really does. They actually drew it. Incredible. They're only attacking for 10. Are they dead if they attack? Oh my gosh, are they? No, they're not dead because they go to 11 from the adult gold, right? They're forced to chump with Moonveil if I don't block. If I draw a... Wait. Are they dead? No, they're not dead. They take 2 from our things dying. So 7, 11, 9. They have to chump with Moonveil. Then I can sacrifice this now. Wait, no, I don't sacrifice this because they're dead on board with these two. Nah. Removal spell? Dang. Honestly, I could just, like, attack with Hive of the Eye Tyrant and Shambling Ghast. If I attack with a 7/7, they're forced to chump. But the problem with that is they can kill us with these two cards. I need to draw one more card, and hopefully I draw Vanishing Verse. This is scary. I mean, it's a flyer. Man, them drawing Valor Stance was super strong. It's hard to tell whether not crewing Chariot first would be a problem or not. Oh, I'm dead. Crap. It's hard to know whether it would be whether that was a misplay or not. Because then I would lose my Chariot. So maybe they would have just won this game anyway. Man, I made so many Reachers. Maybe I should have just blocked to kill their things instead of chump blocking that one turn. Man, how do I lose with Chariot, Ren, and Lolth? I mean, the answer is them draw like almost every Haste Dragon in their deck, though. Plus a Valor Stance. Off the Adult Gold Dragon. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, they didn't discard their hand, right? So you know what their hand was that they drew off of Moonveil region off of casting Adult Gold Dragon? The exact two draws that they drew were Goldspan Dragon and Valor Stance. How like scripted could you want it at that point? Like, that's just everything you ever want. I mean, the only thing I could have done was take a little bit more life and kill one of their dragons with the Lolth tokens. That's the decision point. But then kind of like hope they flooded out at that point, or hope they drew like a whelp or something, or like a whelp and a land, or two whelps. Instead of drawing like only haste dragons. Oh wait, and that game, and we were in a position in that game where we could have won even through turn 3 Town Raiser into turn 4 Town Raiser. We barely lost. Does it say somewhere in Whelp's text to always play on turn 2? Yes. It actually says that. I would love to draw land there. But Goldspan Dragon is going to be coming down next turn. Because this thing is, what, 3 mana now? No, it's not. It's 4 mana still. I need to draw a land. And gotta hope to draw land. And I can at least meat hook for 1 to kill both whelps. Well, I guess they're playing Goldspan and a whelp, maybe. Or maybe a Goldspan and holding up Valorous Dance mana. Oh, it is 3 mana. Why did it... Okay, when this was in the hand, it did not say the ×2 on 1 less to cast. It said ×1. I don't know if that's a bug or not. Need to land. Perfect. Need double green for Ren. I already have double black. Honestly, I think I'm just meat hooking for 1. It is a lot of meat hooks. Either I'm meat hooking for 1 or I'm drawing a card off Skullport Merchant to try to get the 5th land for Ren and Lolth. Honestly, meat hook for 1 is probably bad. I'm going to hold up Skullport Merchant to block Den of the Bugbear. I mean, I guess the 2/2 can block it also. Land, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. Next turn, I have... I think I'm going to play Lolth next turn. Oh my gosh, Inferno. Can't kill that with Meat Hook. I'm going to need to, like, Lolth and chump block a bunch. And I also need to hope that they don't have Valorous Dance in their hand. And I'm also... They could have killed me. I was actually dead. We lived? I have no way to come back from this anyway.
Come closer, little thing. That I will get what I want.
Oh my god, a spoiler on YouTube now. Okay, we'll watch that later. Alright, we're still super dead. Doesn't matter. Dragon's Fire plus one more Dragon's Fire? Oh, come on.
Aren't I generous? Subservience will be rewarded.
Really? I was dead either way. They didn't even have to shatter skull. Right? Literally all they have to do is cast Adult Gold Dragon Swing. And then I have to block these three with my 3 Reachers, and then Fearsome Whelp hits me for 2. Alright, opponent. Yu-Gi-Oh! Seems harder to learn the basics compared to Magic. That is actually true. It's a power move? Josh, I don't know if you saw yesterday, but at the moment, we are now at 901 subscribers on YouTube. 99 remaining! Let's go! But I also have to have 4,000 public watch hours, and I currently have 2,801. So we gotta work on people watching more of the video, I guess. Sampuero, thanks for the follow. Is Dragons the best deck in Alchemy? It's tier 1. I don't know if it's the best one. Do you believe Esper Clerics is the best? Esper Clerics is really good. Well, living even one end step is brutal. That's true. 1 mana instant speed interaction. That's why Esper Control is good, because they have like 4 copies of Fading Hope. Can I keep all of these? Am I getting rid of like Bloodcaster? No, because if they're control deck, I'm going to want all of these. Can I just keep every card? Man, this hand's so good. Bye, Bloodcaster. Oh, can I have Bloodcaster back? Okay, at least I drew a 2-drop. What did they lose in the quarterfinals to? Oh, and never mind, it's dragons. Gosh, can I stop playing against dragons? I mean, you can't fault people for playing dragons. Like, the Whelp is actually just insane. Whelp into Talonraiser Tyrant is probably the best 2 and 3 mana curve in the game. They just play a Whelp now? No Whelp. That's good for us. iTwitch doesn't really deal with dragons. It just creates an annoying 1/1. I tried it. It's just not good enough of a card. Yeah, Whelp into Town Razor into Goldspan is just the game. I feel like this Izzet deck is based around the Snow Izzet deck back when Bone Crusher Giant and Brazen Borrower were in the deck. Alright, here's the cool thing about Asika's Chariot. It is a crew 2, so I can crew this with just a Skullport and a Prosperous Innkeeper. But they're probably just going to deal with the Chariot, but, you know. We have a second one, I guess. And we're going to make another treasure token. Oh, they didn't deal with it. Alright. Dr. Royd's Rage, thanks for the follow. Green, white. I guess this is just black. I'll take a wedding announcement. Gold spoons. Divide by 0.
You require my
Nope.
aid. We will slay our enemies.
And then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do this. Make another treasure token. And then cast wedding announcement. They have an answer to Chariot, don't they? No? Alright, so I'm double blocking Goldspan. I don't care if they kill one. Why didn't they spike field my Lolth? I guess that they have 2 spike fields? Wow.
The light is insufferable. My power is for annihilation.
Oh, they have Shadow Skull also? They can kill my Skullport and my Innkeeper. They have Shadow Skull. Deck needs Siege Rhino. Oh, please give me Siege Rhino, Dr. Royd Rage. You're definitely Shadow Sculling, right? How did I know? Weird. Interesting concept. Just in case I draw a Vanishing Verse. Nope. They die a couple different ways next turn. I know high double swing for the draw because I wanted to make another 2/2 with Chariot. But I could have hived. Holy Toledo. Hey, thank you, JPG. And I have not played Niv recently. What do I want to do here? I got the whelp out of the way from Chariot. They could technically still win here if they get some type of interaction, like a Dragon's Fire or a Divide by Zero. Especially since they have Hall of the Storm Giants there. Alright, that's not enough. Unless this one card is a 2-mana interaction card. You know what? This is actually game, right? Unless that's a 1-mana interaction card. I think we got him. Start of combat. Hive of the Eye Tyrant. I think that might have been a frostbite or something. No, it couldn't have been a frostbite because then they wouldn't have cared if Niv died. I think that was a Dragon's Fire. I honestly think that was a Dragon's Fire that we played around. That was pretty good. That was big brain. Fateful Absence, Vanishing Verse, Path of Peril. Honestly, I kind of want Paladin class against the blue. They have so many dragons and blockers that I don't even know if it's good or not. Yisharn could be good against their treasure tokens and dragon artifact, but we need Rite of Oblivion in this matchup anyway. I'm guessing I'm gonna go for not doing it. We're gonna take out our sacrifice stuff. And go blank could be good. Right, the treasure would work. Yeah. Yeah, right, the treasure would work. That would actually be better. It would play around like 1 mana. It would play around Fading Hope. Yeah, I think I like that better. They go green, and then they go white, and then they go black? Unfortunately, if they have Town Razor Tyrant, it's going to be a problem. They don't. Three-minute gold spend must be nice. At least we can get rid of that in a couple different ways. Oh my god. What did I attack? They didn't block. I don't know why I attacked. To show dominance? I really did show my dominance there. I really did. Maybe they have no more dragons in hand because they didn't cast one. I lied. I definitely lied. I'm really scared of Shadow Skull smashing. I'm also like, the thing about Lolth and Ren in this specific situation is that if they have Shadow Skull smashing and I cast Lolth, it's bad. But if I cast Ren and they have Valor and they have Dragon's Fire, it's bad. So like, which one are they gonna have? I know they might not actually have Shadow Skull Smasher. They might have played it as a land last turn. So I'm gonna say they don't have Shadow Skull smashing and cast Lolth.
rapture. Aren't I the generous one?
And it also makes my things 3/2s. Which doesn't really matter in this situation, but 2/1s and 3/2s are the exact same thing in this specific situation. The only difference is that one doesn't die to Select Field Hazard. Yep, 2 bodies get more life than 1. The only other problem here is that we're going to have to sacrifice a land or keep both of our lands and take 4 more damage. And also we need to take a damage to draw a card our Floth if we don't draw a green source, because we need a second green for Ren now. One block?
Do what I demand.
Yikes. 1 mana Moonveil. Need a green mana. Green mana, please. Ooh, discarded Dragon's Fire. So we played it correctly. If we played Ren, then we would have got destroyed by the Dragon's Fire they actually had. I'm going to 8. We don't even have double black for Sorin. Oh man, going to 8 scary. I might just sacrifice this. Nope, I can't afford to sacrifice it. Path of Peril that I can't cast.
I always reward the loyal.
Exile Moonveil or cast Sorin? If I exile Moonveil, sacrificing a 2/2, then 1 removal spell means they win. If I cast Sorin and I minus, 1 removal spell means that I still lose. So okay. So now what's my play if I know they have removal? I guess just Sorin.
I bring order to this broken.
I mean, because it gains a life, I guess.
You will serve me well.
Then they get a Goldspan Dragon and they win anyway. Unless they don't draw a land. That's the Town Razor Tyrant. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to sacrifice 3 lands. Town Razor Tyrant's kind of oppressive. And by kind of, I mean, yes, it's fully oppressive. They discarded Shadow Skull and Burning Hands. What is their problem? What are they looking for? I feel like they just win with those 2 cards. I feel like they always go for the Planeswalkers and then at the last second change their mind and attack me. Oh. What? I mean, they can't kill anything with the Moonveil trigger. Alright, it seems free to me. Think so, Gatekeeper. I think so.
My will cannot be denied.
Am I giving up all my lands? I want to cast Ren, so I need to keep one land. So I'm keeping one land. I should keep the Shattered Sanctum. No, I need to keep 2 lands. So I need to take action on this one and then decline this one. If I Rite of Oblivion, I have to sacrifice the Lulth with this play. But if I Rite... What if I plus Sorin first? Gotta land.
My ways are not for the weak.
Not a green source, though. So I can Rite Exile the Moonveil so I stop drawing cards. Sacrifice this.
My power is for annihilation.
Minus this. Gain 2 life.
All I will cull the weak.
Play this. Go. That's scary. See you around, Vincent. How's it going, Mike? Over here, clenching our cheeks with expressive iteration. When dragons, revealing another expressive iteration. They don't have blue mana. They have blue mana. Yikes. They got a whelp. Let's see if they can't cast the whelp, though. Innkeeper is doing work. Leave it to my opponent to just, like, cast Leer in a second. Alright, I kind of learned my lesson that I should probably kill these. Could be wrong, though. Alright, I'm keeping Shattered Sanctum around. And then I'm going to kill the Darkboar pathway. Green source, please. Let's go! Things you love to see right here. It just feels so good to beat Is It Dragons 2-0. It really does. Just give me that nice, warm feeling. I could have triple blocked. Yeah, that was probably safer. I don't know. If they use the Dragon's Fire on that, I think I'm okay with it. Moonveil? As long as I don't use Dragon's Fire to kill, like, a tree folk, I mean a Malone, or, like, to kill a Planeswalker, I think every other kind of Dragon Fire is okay for me. Alright, so they are going to... They want me to block with the 6/6 so they can kill my 6/6. That's also okay with me because I have another Ren. But this block seems like way better. Oh my gosh, they've gotten rid of so many Shadow Skull smashings. They got rid of a Shadow Skull, another Shadow Skull, and a Burning Hands, which they could have used the Burning Hands to kill this 6/6 tree folk. So maybe my opponent was flexing earlier and it didn't pay off. I don't know, but they discarded 2 really good cards. I'm going to take action on this one because I have another land in my hand. Alright. Well, we're definitely plussing this. What do we care about plussing first? I guess this. Doesn't really matter. Definitely declining that.
You wish to know my secrets? Very well.
I believe we're passing. Because we can make them answer the Ren with like a removal spell or attacking 2 things into Ren, and then we can block. And then when they kill our 6/6, we just cast another Ren and ruin their day. Or they can use a removal spell on it. They're just doing this to draw a card.
We may bend, but never break.
Yeah, if we blocked with our 6/6 last turn, it would have got abraded, and that would be really bad. Now, none of our lands are Town Razor Tyranted anymore. 4 Town Razor Tyranted lands. 3 Town Razor Tyrants could not save them. That's the 3rd Shadow Skull smashing. And they're going after the Ren, like I said. And then I just go another one, and then they scoop.
I have other groves to tend.
Okay, so they're gonna... Oh, they did not... They chose not to kill Sorin. They could have. Find that for now.
Blood for knowledge. A fair trade.
Honestly, I could just Path of Peril the board. I don't want them to keep drawing cards off Moonville either. I don't know. They can't really kill these 7/7s like ever.
From root to canopy.
Ooh, Abzan with Grizzled Huntmaster. Let me know how that goes. They had Burning Hands, but I had a 7/7. Pretty busted. And a Dragon's Fire.
The forest.
Wow, they're just
Overrun.
drawing hot. Oh my gosh. Can you calm down? This is why I wanted to kill the Moonveil. Please whiff. That's definitely not a whiff. I don't want to peril because this 7/7 is so good. I mean 8/8.
You can deal with my servant. I'm busy.
I'm gonna see if I can draw. I'm gonna see if I can draw a Vanishing Verse. Or that. I think I just forced them to have a removal spell. That's fine. My whole board against their 1/1. I'll take it.
You wish to know my secrets? Very well.
How's the deck felt so far? Really good. Man, like, can you calm down, opponent? I don't care about the life. I'd rather have the draw. Wow. Good thing my planeswalkers are keeping me in this game. This is a crazy game. You get like a Moonveil or something? Downraiser. The 4th Downraiser! Oh my gosh. This is crazy. There's a Vanishing Verse.
Dire times call for dire tactics.
My children dread. Do what I demand.
Alright, we win. I think. Hopefully. Meat hook.
A gift.
Perfect.
Exchange for you.
Oh yeah. Let's go.
Will be.
You
Yes. Domination. Oh. Yes. Well, attack first. It didn't matter. I mean, if it mattered, I would have. But wiping their whole board, leaving them on nothing, and then using 2 Planeswalker activations, making 3 flyers / reachers is enough to win. Miss Lethal, attack for... Why are we saying Miss Lethal and wrong attack? I win the game anyway. What could they have drawn? Yeah, like... We were in such a commanding position. Who it just doesn't. Those questions don't matter. But like, okay, let's think about it. Attack first, Blue Perfection. Thanks for the follow. Attack first, then uptick and massacre. Like, at that point, I just like stopped thinking because we won the game. Blue Red Dragons is worse than Boros Dragons, but Jeskai Dragons. Blocked creatures die for no purpose. Our creatures to meat hook lose them 1 life apiece. Well, yeah, we already had a meat hook on board, so if they blocked a creature, they'd still lose a life. But yeah. Burn down the house? You think they played Burn Down the House in their Dragon's deck? I mean, even if they had burned down the house, we still would have won. Giga Brain, right? 4th nugget? 34th nugget? Black White X lives on a high sodium diet, chat. That's our 2nd Howling Moon in a row. Someone remind me to call my job in an hour. At 2 o'clock Eastern, which is in 1 hour. 55 minutes. Dragons doesn't scale past walkers in late game? Yeah, unless they find a way to kill the walker with like a removal spell and then make me block with my reachers or flyers and then kill the walker. I think I'll keep this. I always like this combo. Then I go green Innkeeper. Mono green. We didn't do the odd and even guess thing this time. Usually at the end of the set, it's a little bit easy to guess the things that I don't already have. I feel like if they hadn't pitched most of the removal, they might have had a chance. I agree as well. Alright, so Meat Hook Massacre is going to be a thing that we try to do. What are we doing in the meantime? Cast Ren next turn? I kind of want to Rite of Oblivion something before they have Snakeskin Veil on us. But, like, obviously Sanguine Brushstroke could be a good play here. But, like, I don't really want to put this Bright Climb pathway on black. I'd much rather it on white. But I think I'm going to play Voldaren Bloodcaster and then play Bright Climb pathway on white. Because it could force them to remove something, or I just jump block with Innkeeper, and then I can use the Bright Climb pathway to discard off the blood token and discard the Sanguine Brushstroke. And then I can actually cast Ren. Voldaren Chump Blocker is this new name. land. Wow. Just wow. Now we're going to have to worry about this faceless haven that's going to be a 4/4. And a second faceless haven. Alright, I need a green source. That would help me a lot. Oh my god. That is a green source. But then Ren's guaranteed to die, right? And if Ren's guaranteed to die... Well, Ren's not guaranteed to die, but it will probably die. Or are you just supposed to go black? Tough decision, but I think I just go green. We're environmentally friendly here. Alright, if they have Blizzard Brawl, we literally just get pounded into the dirt. Alright, I quit.
Even in defeat, we grow.
That sucks. It really does suck. Sad. It's a sad day. I can't even kill I can't even kill Faceless Haven with the instant speed removal that I have in my deck because it's Vanishing Verse. That's really bad. It is Trump Block City. You thought my job was streaming, Jen and I? I wish my job was streaming and making YouTube videos. But it's not quite there yet. Ooh, they played this into Rite of Oblivion? What? Haven a 2/2 next? Right? Hey, Samantha, how's it going? I will continue to take 2 so I don't die to Faceless Haven. Thank you. Puppy. The puppy. The pack leader. I don't have double black for Meat Hook. Alright, I'll have it next turn. I'll have it next turn, I promise. Oh no, this is bad. This is bad. Yeah, Rite of Oblivion is very good, Finchero. I think I have to. Then it's gonna grow. Grow. Grow.
Can deal with my servant. I'm busy.
We're gonna see a Faceless Haven attack and a Ranger class bump. And a draw from Pack Leader. Or do they just want Pack Leader to have +2/+0? Alright. It's time to block! Three, four, five. Jump block this. That is not black mana. But you know what is black mana? This next card. I mean, am I taking 5 damage? Am I taking 5 damage to play a 6/6 Tree Folk? Yeah. Ouch.
Nothing on Innistrad is free.
Symbiosis is harmony, and harmony is
Some things hurt more than losing. That last play did that. Okay, what if they have Inscription? That would really suck. Oh no, they brawl again. No! Alright, at least we're in Chump City still. Will this game ever end? Another Blizzard Brawl? Okay. I'm confused. Streamerman, do I take 6? Also Streamerman? Yeah, why not? Also Streamerman. Ow. And you're not wrong. I'm really confused at this attack. But opponent gotta do what opponent gotta do. When 2 planeswalkers become 1. You just wait till I draw a Lolth. Oh, okay, now it makes more sense. They have this on level 2 that I forgot about. Okay, do I care about the other, about the Ren? I mean, first things first, I have to not die. Second things second. Do I care about Ren? I think the answer is yes, because it gives me closer to a black mana. But I could just kill this wolf with the Innkeeper and just sacrifice the Ren. I think I do that because I can make another 3/2 lifelinker next turn.
the heat has become unbearable.
Why do I keep drawing double black cards when I don't have double black?
You fight for me now.
At least I have my chump blockers. This is a very, very rare time that I don't have double black. The very rare time where I did this on white because I didn't have this plains yet. I drew plains for turn, had to play it, didn't have double black. Then Forsaken Crossroads, I had to play for green because I have run in 7, and then that means I don't have double black. Alright, they don't have Inscription. Jump. Attack. Go. Let's go! Don't have Inscription. Treasure token, we have double black. Okay, that's just a meme at this point. Alright, that's also a meme.
Dire times call for dire tactics.
Oh, that's insane, Odd Eyes. Alright. You know what I'm gonna do? No, I'm not gonna do that. Block with Blood Artist, because I have another one? Nah. Garrick? What? Archive Troll, I probably need to remove that. I don't have any... Okay. Chariot's a nice one. If I want to kill Garrick, I kind of have to mine a Sorin, but I don't really want to mine a Sorin.
My ways are not for the weak. I'm gonna go hunt something else.
This game is pretty hard. All the way up to 16 life. Mammoth off the top. I need another Rite of Oblivion. I'm wondering why they didn't attack with his Faceless Haven. Seems kind of weird. kind of want to meat hook master this turn, but if I do that, I lose my chump blocker. And I know that if I have my chump blocker as just Soren, that's like leaves me vulnerable to like removal spells and stuff. Like, say I meat hook master, got rid of my blood artist, pinged them for 3, and then minus. I would just be really, really sad if they had a Blizzard Brawl and then I lost my Soren. The Soren's like really the only thing that's keeping me in this game with that Ranger class on the board. They're going to have 4 mana remaining after they Faceless Haven. It's a really beefy Faceless Haven. It's like an 8/8, 7/7. Darkrai Troll putting counters on it is pretty strong. Honestly, I'm really thinking about just like triple blocking the Faceless Haven. Or at least double blocking it. And then just meat hooking. The problem with that is if I do that, the problem with this is that if I do this, and they have, like, inscription. No, I don't want to draw with this. I want my second chariot. And plus, anything that I can draw can't deal with Faceless Haven anyway, because my only instant speed removal spells in game 1 is Vanishing Verse, and that's colorless. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. I actually didn't remove it. Ooh, baby. I mean, at least it made them use that. Maybe I should have, like, blocked with Chariot also? I thought about it.
You wish to know my secrets? Very well.
I think if they had an inscription, they would have used it. Yeah, I want to meat hook when Soren has 3 loyalty. you so much. Thanks for the follow. Keeping the land in my hand for the blood token. Oh man, this is crazy. This is crazy! I'm probably not even going to have enough time to play 3 games, so I'm going to have to win next game. I've already have under 15 minutes. I'm going to try to meat hook them for the win with Blood Artist on board. If an 8-8 Faceless Haven can't beat me, nothing can beat me. This would be an amazing best of 1 match. I mean, it's game 1, so we really can think about this as a best of 1. There's no sideboard cards in this here. But Barkhide with Ranger class is a cool synergy. Five Old Growth Troll. Back leader. Oh my gosh, this might actually be game with Meat Hook. If they kill Blood Artist in response, I still get rid of their board. And then even if they kill Blood Artist in response here, they go to 11. And then they go to... Oh, they're going to Snakeskin Veil their card. They're still dead. They're still dead, though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They're exactly dead? Are they exactly dead? No, they're not. No! They're dead!
Excuse my sudden egress. You deal with this annoyance.
What a great game! Oh! Wow, we also got rid of 2 of their Snakeskin Veils without ever targeting anything. Oh my gosh, that was so awesome. And then 15 minutes ago, I said I quit and sat on my bed and pouted. Oh, I'm much lower on clock. I'll draw land, right? Told you. Yeah, I got a call work in 26 minutes. The most obvious snake skin I've ever seen. Cool. Got rid of an Outland Liberator. And we have another wedding announcement. That means this can't kill Chariot. Snakeskin Veil. Gain some life. Make some jump blockers.
Darkness will. I will get what I want.
Blizzard. Trample. It's gonna kill it. Nah. Keep my jump blockers. Sacrifice Lulth. Kill it with Vanishing Verse.
A pity our time is over.
Doing this now to play around Snakeskin Veil. No, I'd rather sacrifice something else rather than sacrifice this Innkeeper. Alright, I'm gonna get to kill Garrick this turn. Whoa.
I've got better friends in the wilds anyway.
I don't think I should meet Hook. This Dawn Treader, okay, I've played in Commander before. It's actually pretty good in Muldrotha. If you played Muldrotha the Sultai Commander, you want permanents in your deck that actually ramp you. So this is actually perfect in Muldrotha. It's like a worse Asika, like not Asika, Sakura Tribe Elder, but because you have to pay a green instead of paying nothing, and it gets a basic land, of course, just like Sakura Tribe Elder does, but it's exactly the kind of card you want in Muldrotha. think I want them to commit more to the board before I meat hook. But I also kind of want to ride up Oblivion in this Ranger class. I don't have much time either. I need to make sure I use Rite of Oblivion on things that can't get, when they're tapped out of their green mana, of course. That's good for me. Drawing way too many lands. Unfortunately, I didn't play Meat Hook so that it turns to nighttime because I played Outland Liberator this game. We're gonna get the draw. That ain't good. Here's my 4/4. Watch Flower, thanks for the follow. Guess I have to Meat Hook here. That makes it easier. I'll Meat Hook for 5 since they can Snakeskin Veil in response. They didn't use this other Ranger class, which means I think they're playing a pack leader. Or something else. Be a troll. Yep. Okay. All right, they can't kill me even if they have Blizzard Brawl, which is what I'm trying to play around. Right? They can animate this. They'll have 4 mana left. This can become a 6/6, 7. It'll be 7 power if they have Blizzard Brawl. Okay. I'll have to make a treasure token. At least I'm gaining life when my things die. Or when their things die. The chump blocker, I guess. Hey, chump blockers are good, chat. Alright, where are my planeswalkers at? If I draw Ren, it would be, like, insane. Okay, so this is going to be a 7/7, right? If I animate this Hive of the Eye Tyrant, it's a 4/4, so I actually just can't double block this Faceless Haven and kill it, so I have to do this. And then they're going to get an Old Growth Troll and Trample next turn. I need a Vanishing Verse or something for this troll. Honestly, I just need a... that's a Vanishing Verse. The only thing is I don't have a chump blocker. So I could be almost dead. So I might actually have to chump block with my Hive. But we gotta do what we gotta do, right? That sucks. If they have Snakeskin Veil, then I'm gonna, like, actually throw a tantrum. Honestly, I played around Snakeskin Veil this whole time, so I wouldn't be surprised if they actually had it. But I have to try. Okay, that worked. The inscription, I die. They don't have it. Freaking Faceless Haven giving me like a lot of problems. I need a Lolth here, I think. Crap. It's not enough. It's not enough because this card is a 9/9, and with these two, it becomes an 11/11. Not enough jumpers, chat. Lost to an 11/11 Haven. Dang. Alright, so this is white. No, I'll make this black. Yeah, they're gonna play with my clock. Yeah, that's why I'm gonna try to play as fast as possible. Kinda surprised I did that. They have a snake skin, right? Nothing I can do about it, though. It gives them a draw right away, which is just, like, insane for them. And very, very unfortunate for me. Crap, man. Time's going down, too. I need an untap land. Untap land. Ugh. They have snake skin. And multiple snake skins really sucks. Whoa! They didn't realize it was X equals 3! They didn't realize it was X equals 3 on purpose! Oh, we got away with one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, we got away with it. Oh, oh my gosh. That actually worked. Whoa. Oh my gosh. 2.5 minutes. Oh, under 3 minutes left. Toski, I have Red of Oblivion, that's fine. Alright, draw a card. Well, it's even better than right.
My hatred lives.
Oh my gosh, they don't have another skin veil. Let's go, let's freaking go. Go, 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 go. Oh, they're just making me do actions. I need to kill him as fast as possible.
My children will take care of you.
Yeah, I shift entered, which auto passes the turn. Crap, they made chump blockers. Blizzard Brawl.
Aren't I generous?
I take no joy in the slaughter, but it's necessary. You can deal with my servant. I'm busy.
Good minions are loyal and deadly.
You will serve me well.
Gosh, Garrick making chump blockers is so annoying. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They're at 1? No, they might actually die. I can Innkeeper into this, and if they don't block, they lose. But they're going to block. Oh, they gained 2 life. Oh my god.
My power is for annihilation. I'm sure you'll miss me. Do what I demand.
Next time you're dead. Tragedy befalls us all. You can deal with my servant. I'm busy.
Blizzard? Why do I have 16? I'm auto-passing. What actions do they have? Oh, they're in combat. Come on! Come on! Come on! Kill him! Kill him! No! How did it happen again? Come on! What was that? My timer went to 0 at the same time that my Meat Hook Massacre triggers went off. Like, I lose by timer right before Meat Hook Massacre kills my opponent. I don't know how I lost like 6 seconds in that when I was auto passing. I don't know how that happened. I'll attack. Why to click one behind? I wanted it to die to Meat Hook, but I don't know. I don't know why I thought about that. I didn't attack with the one because I did it. I wanted the Meat Hook to kill it because I thought I might have had to Meat Hook for one instead of Meat Hook for more. But then after I attacked, I realized I had to Meat Hook for more. And just in the heat of the moment, I made one extra click, but I don't even know if that would have mattered because the time it took me to do that one click was less than a second. And for the time that it takes for Meat Hook Massacre triggers to actually happen, the triggers would have to happen, and then I would have to click resolve all, and then I would have to kill them. I think I would need like 5 seconds on the clock to kill them, and I had 0 seconds. But like, I feel like I auto-passed every single turn, and I feel like some time got taken off my clock somehow that I didn't know about. Not that I didn't know about, but I remember I was at 21 seconds and then I was auto-passing, and even though I auto-passed, it gave me at 13 when I started my turn. I think when you stop the auto-pass to kill the oddity, you stopped it before it resolved, not after. But yeah, I had to stop it. I had to stop the auto-pass because I wouldn't have been able to use my removal spell in response if I didn't stop the auto pass. But whatever, I won that game anyway. It doesn't really matter. Whatever. Regardless of whether it shows that I won the game or not, on Arena, I won the game. Anyways. I do need to call work. Hold on one second. Morally, my opponent lost their soul. I know. They're like, I find every way to win. All right. So, about this deck. If you came over from MTG Malone's channel, then you already saw me play this deck, but hopefully you like the matches that we played here as well. I did make the one change to add a Sorin and take out a Shambling Ghast, so I would probably need a little bit more games to see what I like better, but let me know what you think about this. I do like the added 2/3 lifelink off of Sorin for sure, and whether I have one or two of these might make a little bit of a difference to you, so make sure to try this if you'd like. And give MTG Malone a shout out if you haven't heard of him before and you watch me but you haven't heard of him yet. Make sure to go over to MTG Malone's channel and give him a quick shout out, a quick subscribe, check out his content. Very nice content creator, awesome content creator, makes incredible decks. So make sure to try this out for yourself. Make sure to like and subscribe if you like the content, and check out one of my other videos right over here. And I will see you in the next one. Peace. All right. Man, that made me kind of sad. Like to add some disputes? Yeah, I had dispute in this deck before. But when you add dispute, you have to play four Shambling Ghast if you put dispute. And then you might only play like one Voldaren Bloodcaster, maybe like one or no Vanishing Verses, and then maybe one Sorin, one Lolth, and maybe take out a Chariot or something like that if you want to play that card. I think it's a strong card. Don't get me wrong. Especially because you can sacrifice your blood tokens and you can sacrifice your treasure tokens. And you definitely wouldn't be able to play Skullport Merchant, I don't think. But I found that Deadly Dispute is super dead on turns. It's super dead on turn 2. Like, you can never play it on turn 2 unless you have Shambling Ghast. And of course it's the nuts when you have Shambling Ghast into Deadly Dispute, but that doesn't happen enough for Deadly Dispute to be ever good on turn 2. So it's just like a card in your hand that does nothing. It's only good when you have other cards. And you can say the same thing with Rite of Oblivion. And yeah, Rite of Oblivion's really, really bad on turn 2 unless you have Shambling Ghast on turn 1. And even then, if you're on the play and have Shambling Ghast on turn 1, then you can't even use Rite of Oblivion on turn 2 because your opponent didn't play anything because they only played a land. So in that case, like, because of that, I was like, man, is Deadly Dispute just like a scam in this deck? Like, it's good in like the mid and late game, but against dragons and clerics and these kind of things, like, you really need to like do a thing on turn 2. And if you have like, there was too many times that I drew Rite of Oblivion and Deadly Dispute in the same opening hand, and I was like, man, this hand is bad. And that just happened too many times to where I was like, man, if I just had a Vanishing Verse or like a Voldaren Bloodcaster or something like that to cast this turn, or, you know, something else to do other than these two dead cards, then it'll be much better. So after taking Deadly Dispute out, I found that I was winning more often. But if you want to play it, you know, you can definitely play it. But anyways, I actually do have to go to work because they called me in early, which is unfortunate. I'm going to make a YouTube video today, but I have to work. So I will see you tomorrow at around 10 a.m. Eastern. Let's go ahead and raid somebody else here. Let's raid. Did I beat Mono Green? Yes and no. I beat Mono Green, but at the exact same time that I was going to kill them with Meat Hook Massacre triggers, my timer ran out. Of course. Why does the game do this to me? But anyways, I could have scooped in game 2 earlier. That's the only thing I could have done, I think. All right, thank you guys for checking me out today. Thanks for subscribing to the YouTube channel. Go check out MTG Malone as well. And we'll see you over in HelloGoodGame's channel. Make sure to subscribe to HelloGoodGame as well on YouTube if you want to. And I'll see you tomorrow. Goose Gang. Let's go!